Thank you. Yeah, this is like a gangbang of comedy, isn't it? Just bam, 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 5 minutes, next, 5 minutes, next. You guys got the power in your hands. You're gonna vote for 3 of us? Damn, speaking of masturbation, it's something that's kind of haunted me my whole life. My dad was Jewish, my mom Catholic, she completed him. And that natural act just haunted me my whole life. Just nothing but guilt and shame every time I practiced that. Which was quite often until today I thought, you know what? I don't need this anymore. I can handle this. I can quit. And that's what I did this morning. I just stopped till about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Because that's what you could do when you're unemployed, when you're an independent contractor. Any benefactors of white privilege out in the audience? Shit, Jesus. I did not expect that response. I was interested in white privilege, so I moved to the capital, Mill Valley, and been studying it there. And a lot of people say, well, how do you do that? You know, how do you live in Mill Valley? I live with my dad. That's how I do that. My wife, my 3 kids, we moved in with my dad. And one of my OGs here from high school, he called me up today. He said, how is it in MV? I said, it's all white, it's all white. We started talking, you know, we were talking about that Jay-Z video. Did you guys see that video that was going around, the elevator video? I know it's old news, but he and I, we just started talking about it. And we kind of came to this conclusion, you know what, Jay-Z? 99 problems and a bitch is one. I mentioned I have 3 kids, and I do, and a lot of people, they say, well, how old are your kids? That's a pretty common question. And say they're 9, 13, 16, and people say, oh, you spaced them out? And I go, yes, I did. I have no fucking idea where my kids are. None at all. And it's interesting with the 16-year-old, it's a girl, and my whole life, like in school, I didn't do school well, and my dad was an engineer, and a lot of people think, well, you know, with math, maybe you were a creative person, and you'd think your dad could help you, and but no, I struggled with that. And it might have been the fact that it was hanging over me with a baseball bat till I finished my homework that kind of psyched me out in that area. But, you know, I'm dealing with that. And I don't know where I was going with this. Math, homework, high school.
16-year-old.
16-year-old, thank you. Yeah. I hear her crying in the distance. Like, Dad, what are you doing? Oh my God. But that's just it. Like, people would say, well, you're not challenged. You're not challenged in school. And I feel like I have made progress because my daughter tells me I'm challenged all the time. Dad, you are mentally challenged. So, progress, evolution. I'm married, and did you guys see that movie, Selma?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that fucking good?
Yeah.
That was inspiring. I was like, I want to follow in that man's footsteps. So the next morning I woke up, started cheating on my wife. And, wow, that was like a no. Some of you saw that movie the way I did, huh? But speaking of divorce, I was thinking, wouldn't it be a whole lot easier if the wedding gifts were engraved with each name, you know, so that you could split that shit up easy at the end? You know, it'd make it a lot easier. No? Oh, fuck it! It's all my shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna work on my marriage. I do live in MV, and I left late because I like to play Race the Fuck to Get Where You're Supposed to Go. That's one of my favorite games. And so I was racing down 101 to get here, and I'm playing that, and I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty fucking good. And I came up on this guy in this white Honda, and I do the, you know, international get the fuck out of my way. I flash my bright lights. And the guy starts slowing down. And I get it. Sometimes I'm that dick too, all right? But this fucking guy came to a dead stop in the fast lane of 101. And what really pisses me off isn't the fact that I lost the race to get here. What pisses me off is that I know in his version of the story, I'm the asshole. Hey, fuck that guy. I came to a dead stop. Fuck you. Life isn't fair, man. It isn't fair. So, what?
Don't stop next time.
Thanks. The universe should get together, man. You got my life just going down. So this is amateur night, and I am learning this craft, this art form. And I started off as a comedic roadie, and one night after breaking down the mic stand, there was a comedic karaoke going on next door. And I did the George Carlin 76 opening at Circle Star. I thought, hey, that was pretty good. And I started doing open mics, and apparently you can't do other people's jokes, cover jokes on the way. I didn't know that, you know? Fuck. I've learned comedy is not an art, it is a fucking joke. Thank you, I'm greatly welcome tonight.